guys? Hello, hey, hi, it's me, Mr. 300 OG. And this is the first ride with the Yoshimura R-77 full system exhaust. Oh man. Initial thoughts, it feels a lot smoother than my Acropovic. There it is at the red light. When I rev it, it feels good. It feels good. It feels clean. I don't hear a rattle like I did with my Acropovic. Also, the Acropovic wasn't a full system, it was just a slip-on. So I think this, I'm not sure of all the scientific terms and all that good stuff, but this one is just, feels better, sounds better on acceleration. Gosh, I did struggle putting this on for a little while, as I've never had to take off any gaskets or headers and things like that before. I've never done that before. The slip-on was just move the springs. Simple, Took me a lot longer than I expected, but I'm happy I got it on, and I'm happy I'm able to ride with you guys. Not only will I be giving you a review on the exhaust as we ride, but I want to talk about sprockets. I've been trying to get rid of this chain rattle on my bike, like I know most of us are. And I've been doing research, and I was like, okay, I did change the chain. I have an RK something gold chain, and I got a Sunstar front sprocket, and I, for the life of me, cannot find a proper rear sprocket, guys. Like, I ordered 2 sprockets. The first time I ordered was the Vortex rear sprocket. In the picture, they showed, like, it was going to be the actual sprocket that I need. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet. So I get the sprocket, bring it to my mechanics, and he takes off, starts breaking the chain, puts on the front sprocket, and he's going for the rear. He's like, bro, this is the wrong size. I'm like, what? He just shows me like how the sprocket went on the axle, whatever you call it, and me having never done with sprockets before, I didn't know what he was showing me or what I was supposed to be seeing. So when he just put it on there, he was like, it's the wrong size. I didn't know what he meant. I just thought it didn't fit. Like, okay. And then he told me I have to get I should get a steel sprocket. So I'm like, okay, keep that in mind for the next time. I go to order the new sprocket, and also I had to order a throttle tube because this right here was broken on the inside, so it was like basically having a laggy accelerator, a laggy throttle. So every time I would accelerate, I'd have to push back forward like that. But upon buying my second sprocket, I went for a JT sprocket. I did a little research and I saw that JT was like about to rain, JT was the top OEM supplier or something like that. So I'm like, okay, these look like they're good, it's well priced. Again, the pictures show something different from what actually came. The sprockets look like disc brakes. And me not knowing anything about sprockets, I didn't know that that wasn't supposed to look like that, And so that's where I made my mistake, not knowing enough about sprockets and what I should be expecting in the product. Not only that, the company sent me, or they had a picture that wasn't what the product was. So actually right now we're gonna go return the sprockets. So yeah, when I not only did I get the new sprocket, but at the same time I was like, okay, something was telling me to get a stock sprocket, just in case this sprocket again doesn't work out, and I didn't want to ride back again with this new chain and old sprocket. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a stock sprocket. I didn't open anything until a couple of days ago, and when I did, I held up the stock sprocket with the new sprocket. I'm like, okay, something's not right. Like, this stock sprocket looks way like it's supposed to, and like the other pictures, and I'm just like, all right, something's wrong. So it was a good thing that I brought the stock sprocket, because now I could just put the stock sprocket on and then go back to figure it out. gonna return these. This is why I don't really like motovlogging in cities. It's too much to pay attention to, you know. Not only you got to do your own driving, but got to watch out for the driving other people are doing and their bikes and all that stuff. But yeah, so as of now, I have a new Sunstar front sprocket, 14 tooth. I got an RK something chain on here, and then I got a stock sprocket, and it's still making a noise. They say the sprocket or the whole setup makes that noise because there's basically extra padding on the stock sprocket. It has like additional rim. I don't know why, but you guys can see from these pictures the difference in a somewhat proper stocket and the stock one. The stock one's also much heavier, so I'm still getting pops from this, y'all. I thought I'd lose that with back of pocket. This is much junkier, much quicker to respond. But I've sent a Facebook message to Jomtai. There's somebody, and I'll link them. They have, they put on a new sprocket, and from there, their study, their research, their video, it looks like this sprocket is the best aftermarket sprocket. So that's what I'm trying to get my hands on now. It doesn't look like anybody in the US sells them, so I'm gonna have to do what I have to do to get the sprocket, and that'll be a whole another video in itself. My other thing that I have to mention, tell you guys about, is my new Pro Taper bars. You can see them. This is the EVO bars. Pro Taper EVO bars. I got these because I was tired of my stock handlebars. Like, those feel so light, so flimsy, and the times that I've dropped my bike, that thing can just sit there and bend. Like, I'm tired of how it bends out of shape. I wanted something sturdier, so I went with Pro Taper. I had Pro Tapers on my Grom. They were the first bars I've ever done on a motorcycle, seeing that the Grom was my first motorcycle. And I was like, why not? I know Pro Taper's supposed to be good, so I went with them. The EVO bars, they say it's supposed to be like 25% lighter and 45% tougher or something like that. I posted it right here. And I'm like, okay, these look good. They feel good. But the problem with them that I have is that when I turn, I'll try to show you, when I turn a left or I try to hook a very tight left, the cables, since they're stretched, the bike literally just goes numb. Like, it stops and kind of goes into neutral while I'm trying to turn a tight left. I'll try to do it for you guys before I get off the bike. My mechanic said that's because the bars are much wider than the stock ones. I'm not sure about how much, but I can definitely feel it. Like, I feel like I'm kind of like on a Harley or something like that, the way my arms are kind of spread apart. But I'm just happy to have something that I know is going to be good quality. It's going to last. That's what matters to me. I could deal with everything else. Let me see if I can do it right now. Okay, it's good. Got better. I think it's done. Okay, good. Before, it would get stuck. The first time I had it, it got stuck. And then I brought it back to the dealers. He fixed it a bit. And then that same day, it was still getting stuck, but it wasn't hard. I still rode to New York. And this is my first ride since that day, Monday, Tuesday, whatever day it was. And it's good to see that it's not happening anymore. Good. This is the first day, the first ride with my Yoshi exhaust, Pro Taper handlebars, stock sprocket, and RKW something gold chain, and did I say that already? See, there it goes, see? Oh, it's not when I'm standing, it's also when I'm leaning that it does it. Let me see, let's try it again. Yep, oh, there it goes. Oh. But yeah, new Sunstar sprocket, front sprocket, 14 tooth, RKW GX 3800 something 99, gold chain, and then stock rear sprockets, and new Pro Taper handlebars. See, Pro Taper, got the EVO in there. Pro Taper, yeah.